Thriller, baby. Thriller, baby. Thriller, baby. Thriller, baby. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Back at you with another one. Game gonna be the game. I'm your host, T. Ross. Y'all know what's up with the co-host, K. Crump. Let's get it cracking, bro. Yeah, I really want to touch bases on this. These Jay Z allegations, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's starting to seem like they trying to go at all of the top leaders. You know what I'm saying? Of the black community or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what's your thought process on it.
Oh, I agree 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd have said it before. It's an attack, and they started naming them all in the beginning. Of course, we know, you know what I'm saying, once the internet get hold of something, it's going to be a bunch of stories created off of that, you know what I'm saying, that one accusation, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's
Right,
everybody,
it is.
all the celebrities sleeping with kids, and you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah.
this Jay-Z stuff, man, it's kind of the same as what I said about the Diddy situation. What they doing right now is gaining the sympathy from a bunch of foolish people, bro. I mean,
Right.
in order, if you really listening to the details of what these people saying, and then you running off with it like, oh yeah, that sounds credible. Something is
Yeah.
wrong with you. Something is wrong.
Yeah.
Like something seriously got to be wrong for you to say, oh, okay, yeah, she was 13. And everybody know, okay, I ain't saying that. You can't, no young kids get into adult parties. There's plenty people out here lying about their age to do a bunch of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to fabricate everything about how you got to the party, for one. And then
So what she said, supposedly, like how she supposed to get to the party, like pretty much.
I feel stupid even saying it, bro. Like it just
Right.
it make you feel
I mean,
so dumb. The fact that it's newspapers printing this stuff, like it's
yeah.
how do this even receive any? Once I would have heard this story, I'd have been like, nah, baby, you gotta go back to the drawing board. Tell your daddy to say he really picked you up from that gas station. You know, if you love me, run the whole script on him. Cause it sounds ridiculous. The girl say she was invited to a first of all, her friend dropped her off near Radio Music City in New York at the age of 13.
So what kind of friend she got at 13 that has a car and all this? I mean, because these things that need to be asked. I mean, but go ahead, finish up, bro. Finish it up. I need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, where my man at, bro? Like, who?
Yeah.
First of all, right, think about this. Oh, yeah, you finna try to get in the VMAs? I'll give you a ride to drop you off, but I got something else to do. So, you know what I'm saying? It's anybody in their right mind gonna try to, damn, you can get in there? Shit, I'm going too. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. I know I would
VMAs,
be.
bro. 2,000 VMAs at that. That joint was going crazy back in 2000.
Yeah.
So, okay, scratch that. Okay, she ain't get into the VMAs, of course. Probably had a fake ID or something. If this the real story, we don't even know. She done fabricated so much that all this probably a lie. She probably done made everything up. But then she say she didn't get in the VMAs. So some limo driver invited her to the after party.
So it's just random limo drive outside the VMAs, or I mean, or was it, you know what I'm saying? Because
no, you got to think about this. This the VMAs.
Okay, go ahead.
It's groupies everywhere, right?
Right.
But her in particular, she got picked.
Yeah.
She was the one, the 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? She got picked. So the limo driver took her to, you know what I'm saying, to this after party. Now, for one, if this story got any bit of credibility, she lying about who took her to the party. If she did go to this party, she trying to cover up whoever really took her to this party. The parents obviously don't know nothing about it. All of this is new to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of her people know nothing about none of this. This the first they hearing about it. 27 years later. 27.
So her family, hold on. So her family member saying that this the first time that they hearing about this situation?
She lied. Told people after the party she escaped from two grown men and a grown woman. See, they was having they see Diddy and Puffy Puffy and Jay-Z supposed to been hitting her, running a train on her, and
Yeah.
the other celebrity female was watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then she managed to escape, even though she was drugged. She managed to grab her clothes. 13-year-old girl now. She managed to grab
Yeah.
her clothes and escape. Ran to a nearby gas station where her daddy picked her up.
Yeah. Well, to me, like it's a lot of in betweens that's missing in this story. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the drink, she remembers so much from 27
Right.
years. It was a reddish orange drink. It tasted like
Uh-huh.
cranberry juice and orange juice mixed together. And it had some bitterness to it, though, which was probably the drug that they put in there. You know what I'm saying? And then she felt woozy, and that's how she ended up in the room. She went to a nearby bedroom and laid down, and then she saw Puffy come in with a look in his eyes and all, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
she remember everything vividly in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But then and then her escape, she remember everything. So this drug didn't last long. It didn't last
Right.
long. She had the drink. She felt woozy. She went in the room and laid down. Next thing she know, Puffy come in on something with her like, yeah, you ready to party. Now you ready to party, whatever he say. And
Right.
then Jay-Z followed in after, and then a female celebrity and all of. Look, we talking about, especially back then. They wasn't billionaires back then, but they were some of the hottest artists out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Puffy producing,
Yeah.
just finished producing some of the one of the biggest artists of the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they huge name, Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? The Rock, nigga, when Rockefeller was the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest labels out here. So if you had any information, we talking about journalists, bro, reporters, bro. You think, come on, man. All of that, I was scared. I didn't know who. Come on, man. It only goes so far. I could see a kid like in the comfort of their own home or a relative crib or somewhere like that, and they get something done to them. You know what I'm saying? Now they scared, they intimidated because that person always around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't tell me that you go somewhere intentionally.
Right.
First of all, somebody took you there. This was orchestrated. You had a fake ID. Ain't no way you running around trying to get in the VMAs with no ID.
Yeah.
You just out here bogus, regular 13-year-old, no purse, no pumps on. You got heels, all types. You got to look like a grown woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to have an ID. All grown folks got to have an ID to get anywhere, get anything. So, you know what I'm saying? This whole thing was orchestrated, man. Ain't nobody dropped you off random somewhere. Come on, man. Come on. And then you just so happened to get it. You got lucky. They dropped
Ran
you
into
off
the
and
right
then
limo
you got
drive.
lucky and got a limo. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Ain't that much luck in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, when you come out to tell a story that you're trying to make people believe, and then you lie about anything in the story, you're no longer credible. Period.
Right.
It's over.
What?
So the fact that they still giving this energy just lets you know that
Yeah.
there's something more to it, bro. It's an agenda behind this, bro. Don't be foolish and think, oh, well, no, yeah, the anonymity behind all of it. Oh, she afraid
Yeah.
somebody gonna hurt her and all that. Can't nobody control what they fans do, for one.
Yeah.
And liars, I'm sorry. You listen, you trying to destroy a man's life.
Right.
This is what you doing. You know what I mean? If there's any truth to it, then it should have came out a little sooner than 27 years.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I look at the situation. I mean, because I just don't want to go on borderline and say somebody's lying. But I mean, me personally, I just don't believe the story. Like I said, it's too. I guess out of. I mean, you know, like you said, 13 going to the VMAs or whatever. Then you can't get in there. Boom, you ran into the right limo driver. Then they picked you up, took you to the after party, told you that you might be one of these guys typed at this party, whatever. Woo, woo. And then you went in there and then whatever had drinks, and then they went in there, did what they did, and then now you escaped and went to a gas station. You said a daddy picked up right from the gas station.
From the gas station.
So your daddy didn't have no questions for you at that moment.
Hold on.
Like, where have you been? What you been doing out all night? What's been going on? He can't tell you been drugged. He can't tell you been, you know what I'm saying? None of this stuff. Like, your clothes ain't ripped off. Nothing.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. First of all, if this a Diddy party, it's at a mansion. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah.
How many gas stations you know that's anywhere in walking distance from a mansion? Bro? They just got this one right across the street, around the corner. And these neighborhoods got sidewalks. So you was running through the grass, or was it was a big driveway? Was it a lot of land? Like, how far could you get drugged? Drugged up, and you naked? How far could you get? Like,
and
it's people all through this party, bro. Hey, we ain't finna act like it was only them. They was the only people at this crib and this party. Didn't nobody see this little girl, this little 13-year-old girl running through. They just looked at her while she was running off. Yeah. Everybody just looked and kept on with the party.
This is the thing that always get me though. Like, I mean, like, and it's like it's gonna work in her defense though. Even though I don't believe it, I believe, I mean, it's Jay though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, many people that helped and did things for, which that still don't mean nothing either. That still don't mean he's an innocent man or whatever, because there's a lot of things that's going on in that industry that weird as hell. Even the ex-football player said that he was at one of the parties and he sat next to Beyonce, I guess, and a little kid came and sat in between them or something. And she was telling Beyonce that something was sexy or something like whatever. I'm just like, what's going on, because everybody ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I just can't possibly wrap in my mind that everybody's telling a lie, because everybody has nothing to gain. Just like him. He has nothing to gain from that. He just used to hang out with them, whatever. And now he's speaking on certain situations. I guess he didn't want to believe him, but now that all this stuff coming out, maybe he's now starting to believe him. I don't know. But what I can say is this, you know what I'm saying, that whether it's true or not, we do know that Jay-Z like young girls. Not saying that because I don't want to be too quick to judge him for that, because this is the thing. If we gonna judge him, then we gotta, as a whole, then we gotta judge a lot of our fathers and grandfathers. If we gonna judge Jay-Z, because a lot of them did it back then, you know what I'm saying? Even when we was in high school, they was doing it. So I don't want to make it like that, make you a predator or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? When you talking about taking something from a woman, I mean, and it's hard to believe, because these people at the top of their career, I don't really got to take nothing. Because, so to their defense, what you doing at the party anyways? What we do at after parties? We looking for somebody to strike, right? You see what I'm saying? Who brought you here? Your friend? Was it your homegirl? Who car was she driving at 13? Her mama? Did she steal her mama car? It's a lot of other things that need to be put in place to see what really went on. What made the limo driver come up and talk to you? Out of all people, like you said, it's a million people out here. This the awards, cuz come on now. Then, like you said, what other people that was at the after party? You know what I'm saying? Because you got these situations where they say, well, Diddy got an after party, and then he got an after party. So how late was you out before you escaped? And I don't know if you went to the gas station and called your daddy. Back then cell phones weren't just real big in the 2000s, was it? You know what I'm saying? Just be keeping it 100, So when you go, I guess to the nearest gas station and call your father and tell him to come get you? I would have had a whole lot of questions for my daughter. Me personally. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, but, like I said, all this stuff coming out 15, 20 years later, it's starting to sound like everybody just looking for a check at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never heard Jay-Z speak out on too much of nothing, so obviously this one right here must have got to him a little bit, because he did speak on it. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just looks like it's an attack, like I said, on the black leaders, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. The people that I guess the black people look up to.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, and it's not even so much about looking up to them. it's more so about them being some of the most successful black men in America.
Right.
These are the facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's at this point that
Right.
they trying to do it though. It's not, it wasn't 10 years ago when, yeah, they were successful, but not as successful as they are now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Diddy talking about, coming together and black people, you know what I'm saying, doing for each other and all of that type. He didn't got to talking crazy. Like, see, that's crazy talk, for a
Yeah.
billionaire. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got that
Yeah,
much
because you got
money,
the money and power to do it. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
you can really do some stuff. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Let's calm you down. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Right.
like that's what this is. They in the
Yeah.
federal racketeering charges. I feel like that's the overlay. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Mm-hmm.
overlay. And even though it's the other way around, and it got, you got all of these lawsuits, and that's why they saying, okay, we'll charge him with racketeering. It was, prostitution. Prostitution
Mm-hmm.
ring. He was soliciting prostitution. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, trafficking, sex trafficking. We'll call it that. So when you fly a girl out, when y'all talking online and you fly a girl out, you know what I'm saying, and you hit her and send her back home, that's trafficking. You better not do it no more. You know what I'm
Yeah, well,
saying? Don't do it no more because she could sue you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
Say,
when
and
you
this
think
that's
back
that's
over
the
it, like,
problem too, bro. Is that it's destroying uh the sense of privacy between two people. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to do something. That's dating or anything. Now it's like, man, I don't even know if I could trust her. It don't even matter who
right,
you is. Like, it's at this point, it's like, man, every female is a suspect.
right,
Every female is a suspect. If you got any
right,
kind of money, and it ain't even got to be that. You know what I'm saying? Because you make a woman mad, and you don't know what might happen. You talking about leaving? What?
yeah,
It have been police officers, right? Then kick down the nigga door.
yeah,
Lo and behold, they find out, no, you didn't think this was your apartment. Y'all was fucking.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what's
yeah,
really going on? So it's, it's like you can't, you can't. It's it's something more. It's one
right,
more thing that they doing to destroy the sanctity of marriage.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's about giving the female this kind of power, where all she got to do is say
yeah,
you did something.
yeah. And then you get, and that's the thing. That's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go on like and start just. And that's the thing about us. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the moment they put it on the news, we running with it. We don't care if it's true or not. Yep, he done it. We finna make all kind of memes. We doing all kind of video. It's everything that. It's almost like we happy to degrade another black person. We be happy to put down another black person in their career. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's hard enough for all of us as it is.
The internet
And
too.
I didn't say it before, but this the thing. It's almost to me like in that industry, they give you all of the glory. Here you go, up front. You got your glorious years. You living, you a millionaire, you traveling, whatever, doing whatever you want to do. Living a successful life, I guess the American dream. You living the American dream, and then it's like before we let you make that generational, we gonna come back and get that money. See what I'm saying? We let you
That's
get the
exactly
luxuries
what
of
we.
enjoying it. But at the end of your career, we got to get that back because you going to make 2, 3 generations, 4 generations down the road filthy rich. So now they come back and snatch the money from you. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I can see they coming back and getting the money. But, it's always something, because this the thing. It's always something finna happen, and it's like, we got to show him. Let's go ahead and let him know right now that he's not who he think he is. We the ones. We own him. Let's go and show him now. You see what I'm saying? And that's what usually happens to all of our black celebrities. I ain't gonna call them like leaders, because at the end of the day, they not leaders for real. For real. I hope this ain't shit we looking to the leaders anyway. You feel me?
True. True, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. It's a money grab, though. Treating them, bringing them back down to earth, letting them know that, no, money ain't really equivalent to power. It's
Yeah.
money plus something else. And the only way you can
Right.
acquire this status is if you look a certain way. Don't forget that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't
Yeah.
forget Hey, look, Jay-Z came out with that last album, and I ain't even a huge Jay-Z fan, bro.
Yeah,
But that 444,
yeah.
yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, I mean,
He
because
did his
I never
material.
really
Now
listened
that's
to it, but I
real.
heard a lot of people talk about it. But this is the thing, like about how much game he was giving out in the album, about things to do. You know what I'm saying, or what he could have did with his money, and what people need to be doing with their money and stuff. I did hear that, but you're right though. It's like when they go to talking or so-called waking people up. This one is a problem. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel. I feel like he he was, giving game in the sense that he was teaching you how to get money in this system and what to do with
Yeah.
money in the system that was created by America. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Well, the world. I ain't even gonna say America because a lot of the world value some of the same uh uh worthless shit, bro. I'm gonna
Right.
just put it the way it is. A painting.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
What are we talking about, bro? Oh,
Yeah.
you talking about $2 million for this thing you got on the wall? No, I'd rather have my daughter draw something and put it on my wall. That's worth more to me than a
Yeah.
Bullock or whatever. Van, man, look, Joe, stop, don't talk to me about nothing that I can't. If I can't get something out of it, if I can't, you know what I'm saying? If it's not an investment,
Yeah.
oh man, put it up, Joe. Take it with you. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You know what I'm saying? If money is tangible, bro, pretty soon that ain't gonna be worth nothing. You need land, brother. That's it. And he talk about all that though. All of these are investments, but the most invaluable investment is land, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, priceless. You can't because when it all boil down, if you ain't got no land, bro, you don't own nothing.
Yeah.
Your assets is all you got. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever your
I mean,
name is on. So it's a system that only lets you get so far when it comes to that kind of thing. And then if they feel like you got too much power, they're gonna do what they doing to Puffy and Jay-Z right now.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
They're gonna show
I
you,
mean,
hold on, wait.
that got to be true to a degree because, like, every last one of them, because all of the ones that's at the very top, they go after all of them. Cause it ain't like they skipping some and some getting by. Every last one of them, they get to that level. Like you said, more than a billion. Right now, I guess you could say billionaire, but back in the day, it was ones that was the most powerful, like Tupac or whoever. You know what I'm saying? And then trying Kobe and Russell Simmons, and you could go on down the line, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. This is the thing, like, it's almost like everybody that get to a certain level or is looked up upon is like people idolize these folks. We gonna make you feel like these people goddamn predators.